This isn't just another church event. This is Impartation Conference, March 13th through 15th in Atlanta, Georgia. And this time, it's personal.
We are building a safe space where you can love God without fear, a space where you're not judged, but seen, heard, and honored for who you are.
This is your moment to grow, not just in spirit, but life. The clarity, the shift, the alignment is already happening.
And those dreams you buried, we're reviving them. We're breaking mental caps, tearing down limits, and helping you step into the version of you that was always possible.
This is more than a conference. It's a homecoming for your soul. Break free, grow deep, dream bold. Join us March 13th to 15th at the Renaissance Atlanta Airport Gateway Hotel. Register now at impartationconference.org.
Safe Space, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that Safe Space has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the Safe Space private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text V Terrell Hill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with V Terrell Hill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the Safe Space universe has to offer.
My people, my people, my people, my people, my people, my people. How are y'all doing today? Forgive me, I'm a little hoarse. I was just getting over a little sickness last week, doing a whole bunch of hacking and coughing, but glad to be here today. Very special episode. I'm not going to hold you. You know, I don't normally get nervous. I don't normally get like anxious or what have you, but I don't know why I'm feeling a little anxious about this. My best friend, my best friend is backstage, and we're going to have a very candid conversation. We were already talking candidly before we went live, and we'll continue the conversation once he comes on. Today is going to be a good day. We're going to start off the show talking about just our relationship, our connection, how we became friends, all the things of the things. And then after that, we'll go on break and we'll come back, and then we're going to talk about a hot topic, these diaspora wars. We got an enemy in the camp, y'all. We got a Nigerian American in the camp, child. We didn't let an enemy in Safe Space Live, girl. So that should be good, and we'll have some candid discussion around the diaspora wars and the misfires, if you will, concerning Nigerian Americans, first generation immigrants, Black Americans, and so forth. That should be really good. We're going to talk about Anthony Joshua, the boxer who just got into that fatal accident. 2 friends died. We've been talking about that. Then we'll go back to break, and then when we come back at the third segment, we're going to talk about Donald Trump sending bombs to Nigeria and the war, if you will, or the clash between Nigerian Muslims and Nigerian Christians. So really in-depth conversation today. So I am excited. So before I I pulled Mo up here. Let's just see what y'all are saying in the comments real quick. Angel Heart, how you be? I hope you're well. I hope you're good. Just being me. How are you? How are you? Moni No Love, what up with you? How you doing? Recash, how you doing? Thank you. Oh, if you're glad to be here, drop 3 green hearts in the comments. LaQuisha, how you doing? I hope you're well. And all the things of the things. Let's see. Voice is almost going. Yeah, I know. And I talk hard as it is. So me yapping and screaming in this microphone today is not going to help at all. Nonetheless, it's all good. Lamont Johnson, how you be? I hope you're well. I hope you're good. I hope you're good. Let's see here. Lisa Bailey, what up with you? How you doing? How you doing? Okay. And thank you for the green hearts. Angel Heart, LaQuisha, Moni No Love. Let's see here. Kevy Kev 2.0, Daily Brill, how you doing? I am Talisha, what up with you? All right, let's see here. Hey, Cookie, how you doing? Let's see here. What is this? Do you know who Stray Kids are? No, I found all my kids yesterday. Hey, Retha, how you doing? I hope you're well. All right, here's what we're going to do. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and play a quick commercial, just one commercial. And then when we come back, we're going to bring Mo up and we're going to start this conversation, all right? Don't y'all go nowhere. We'll be right.
Safe Space, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that Safe Space has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the Safe Space private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text V Terrell Hill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with V Terrell Hill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the Safe Space universe has to offer.
All right, hey family, how you doing? Welcome to Safe Space Live. This is V Terrell Hill, and I have my good friend, my good brother, Omalayo Mo Jimishe. What up with you, man?
How you doing? How you doing, Vince? How you been?
I've been well. I've been well. I can't complain. It's been a while since you've been on the platform. Almost over 2 years, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. I think the last time I was on the show was when you was still in Atlanta.
Oh, well, yeah, that was 2 years ago for sure.
Yeah.
And it was probably either early 23 or 2022, one or the other.
Yeah, because you were just starting with Safe Space at that time.
Yeah. It's funny. I started this channel officially on the day of your birthday.
Really?
I didn't even realize. Yes, October the 16th is the Safe Space anniversary. The day I started going. Remember, I was going live like every day, and then after I monetized, I started October the 16th. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So I thought that was so good. That was so good. The people are saying, hey to you, hey, Kaya, how you doing? LaQuisha says, come on, Locks, I like them.
Thank you, appreciate it. This is what I think. This is about a good. Shoot, you knew me before I even started them. I think it's what, good 6-7 years now.
Now, not to toot my own horn. Okay. I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, Mo. Sometimes I put myself in space I shouldn't be, but I feel like I was the one that suggested. I said, "Well, you should like grow your hair out and twist it." Was that me? Yes, it was. So yes.
I do think it was, though. I do think it was, because I do remember that I was tired of just like low cut. So I think I was trying to do those little like people that use the sponges.
Yeah.
It's sponges. And I think one day you were just like, you should just lock it up.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let me try it out. It took a while to get it started, but once it got started,
it looks great. Now, Recash is saying my. Now, Recash, I got his number and I got your number. I will officiate the wedding. Unless y'all don't mind no homosexual doing it, I'll officiate the wedding. You know, just put it together. Yeah. She. Now she's a pretty girl too, Mo. I think she got some hips too. Go to my mama. Man, so
No, she from what I see from the picture, she's a gorgeous woman.
Recash, are you single? Wouldn't that be something? My best friend and Riri. Okay, don't be shy. Come. Where's your comments? Golly. Anywho. Okay, hold on. Where was I at? Let's see here. Kevin Kev 2.0 says, "Hey Mo, hey."
How you doing? Kevin?
Yeah. Let's see here. Rude Boy 303 says, "Hello, beautiful people." Hey, Rude Boy, how you doing? Let's see here. Cookie says, "Hey Mo, love you, love creativity." Oh, I love
you too.
Kevin Kev says, "Mo, have you bought $1 million home too?"
Yeah, you see.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Mo's going to be doing in segment 3. He's going to go back there and play the piano, play some Afro beats for us on the piano. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Hey, Cohart, how you doing?
Afro beats on the piano is crazy.
Yeah. He says he looks different than his picture. Love the locks. Yeah, because your picture, your hair was shorter than that.
No, it was actually just tied. It just went back. It actually just went back. That usually when people see me, my hair is usually like made up. It's either in braids or twists or it's in or it's just pulled to the back. Right. Usually I have my hair down like when I'm at home and just and I don't have to travel for a while. So then I just let my hair go. Okay. Let my hair down.
It's beautiful though. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Was it 22 bust down or something like that? Ain't that what y'all call like a 22 or 16 bust down? What is that?
I don't even know. I don't even know how long this is, but it goes like all the way down here now.
Oh my God, that's wild.
So yeah, it's like all the way to my stomach.
That is wild. Now I know some guys, the longer they keep it, it sort of messes up their hairline. Have you been able to preserve your hairline with it that long?
I have. I actually need to get a shape up, to be honest with you. My hairline's kind of all jacked up. But I told myself, I said once my locks start to like, once I either start going bald or my locks start to feel heavy, that's definitely going.
Yeah, because you're gonna be looking like T.I. You see that video of T.I. with that bald spot, and he talking about the devil is a liar.
Right, T.I. or Stevie Wonder. I can't do it.
Well, Stevie Wonder don't count because he can't see it. So
yeah, but but his friends can. So if we're going to hold anybody accountable, we got to hold his family and everybody accountable.
You think Stevie Wonder brushes his own teeth?
I don't see why not. I would hope so.
But he can't see them.
But he can feel them. Okay. You know when you lose one sense, the other ones get better.
Oh, so
yeah. He should be able to definitely feel his own teeth.
When I brush my teeth tonight, I'm gonna close my eyes and to see how it works.
Oh yeah, I'll be watching videos while I be brushing my teeth.
How?
I'll prop up my phone against my mirror, and I'll be brushing my teeth, and I'm watching a video while I'm brushing my teeth.
Oh God, that's deep. You know it ain't going nowhere.
You're right. But there's sometimes like one I hate because like if you don't, when you're on an app and then you go off the app, but then you come back and it refreshes everything.
Yeah,
I hate that. So I just like, let me just get it out the way, or at least look at half of it so I can go to my history and watch the rest.
You know what app is good for that? Twitter. You'll go on Twitter and it'd be something you want to see. If you blink twice, it's gone. And you never find it again. So I'll be liking it quick.
IG is the same way now, though. IG is the same. I'll be scrolling, and next thing you know, I'll be reading something. As I am reading a post, it refreshes.
See, yeah, that ain't it. What's your favorite app?
Honestly, to be real with you, I would say it's YouTube.
Really?
Yes, I like watching videos, and because of the type of person I am, I'm a person that really likes to watch a lot of positive, funny type of stuff. I watch YouTube a lot. Then I would say IG.
Funny enough, I had a friend who was a YouTuber. They just watch YouTube all the time. And I didn't understand it. But now I'm becoming a YouTuber where like I got my like favorite couples that I watch, and I'd be so pissy when they don't upload no videos. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And then after that, it's Twitter, then TikTok. So it's YouTube, Twitter, TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
That's mine.
I used to have Twitter. I had to give up on Twitter.
Why so?
Because there was too many things on Twitter that be tempting you, and I don't need that shit in my life.
Porn?
Oh, sorry, I cursed. Yeah.
Right. What porn ain't like just jumping in your lap, friend. You know?
No, but it be popping. No, in Twitter it pops up in your lap.
Sir, okay, so let me just help you with something. All right, I have 2 Twitter accounts. One Twitter account is for that, and one Twitter account is not for that. The one Twitter account is not for that. It don't pop up, so it's your fault.
Really? It's not. It's not my fault.
Listen,
because I'm the type of person that even though I watch a video, like when I used to watch videos on Twitter, like I also go and I read the comments.
Right.
So when you go into the comments and you just be seeing like ass all through the comments, I'm like, oh, I was like, nah, I can't be doing all this.
Well, you created that algorithm brick by brick, sir. Brick by brick, you got brick. It just is what it is.
Well, I haven't had Twitter since I think I was 25. I haven't had Twitter since I was like 25.
Oh, you've been on a long fast. Yo, listen, my 2 Twitter accounts never cross-pollinate.
Really? Are you serious?
Dead serious.
Because all my Twitter friends are from like college. And so
it's what you like, friend.
I don't be going on to I didn't used to go on Twitter and look for porn. I just used to be on there, and then like maybe something like somebody in the music industry. Like for example, this was when Kevin Gates was still freshly new. And you know how Kevin Gates is. So and I do follow a lot. I did used to follow a lot of like music people. And they'll be like, there'll be people in the comments be like, oh man, I would throw you down. And then they have a video of them throwing somebody down in the comments. And I'm just like,
oh, so it wasn't in your feed, it was just the comments.
Yeah, like you see that stuff in the comments and stuff like that.
Sure. So I sure.
I'm serious.
See, you gotta do like I do. I got a clean Twitter and a dirty Twitter. and the clean Twitter, I like clean tweets. On the dirty Twitter, I like dirty tweets. And my algorithm serves me both ways.
I'll give Twitter. I should be able to log back. I should, because I never deleted it.
No. Start another one, friend. Start another one. That one is done. Unless you want two different ones now. So the clean Twitter, you gotta start a new one.
But then to start a new one is a whole hassle, because then I got to find all of my old friends and then friend request them. And
you don't know ball, friend. You don't know ball. You don't know. That's just stay off Twitter. We want you to make it to heaven, okay? Anywho, I didn't see something on here. Hold on for a second. It was one I wanted to ask on here. Let's see here. 1 second. Oh, right here. We need to know if Mo is single. Ooh. Okay, now that's interesting. That inhale, exhale. Do tell.
Well, because no. I'm going to be 100% frank. Yes, I do, but I mean I engage with people, not in like a sexual way, but I do conversate and hang out with people.
But are you single?
Yeah.
Okay. Mo is single, Recash. So anywho, Riri, text me, girl. I'll send you his number. He's good stock too. Come from good Nigerian stock too. The good man of God. Y'all know Mo be preaching.
I dabble.
Y'all know
when the time is needed.
I be like, Mo, what you doing Sunday? Oh, I got to preach for my dad's church on Sunday, so it had to be after 12. Say I'm
I go to church. I go to church in the morning, so it has to be after 12.
No. Say I'm lying about that other part though.
What? Oh, like
Oh, you don't be
yes,
sleeping to
it's
work?
sometimes I do. Sometimes I do.
It's wild. He's your Yoruba, right?
Yeah, I am.
Now I'm Igbo. How you said it?
Igbo.
I'm Igbo, but
Yeah.
Mo is your Yoruba. Yeah. Okay. This is matchmaking. Okay. Hold on. Sits up in chair. It's wild. Kevin Kev says, Mo, if you haven't had that special social media since you were 25, what social media did you get caught watching at the computer at your job? Other job.
First of all, he's talking about when I was with Madison and when we were at the old house in the basement. So what happened was
The whole basement was porn. Like what? There was a dildo there, and a dildo here, and a dildo everywhere. So what could you have been doing outside of what was already in that basement?
First of all, I wasn't even doing that. That's just Craig. That's just Craig and Madison just saying rubbish. Because this is what happened. So I think I had maybe just taken over. Because you used to have the job.
Right.
So once you passed it down to me, I think this was maybe within the week of that time. And so I'm getting all the stuff put in the system and all that type of thing. And when I finished, I'm just on Instagram. Mm-hmm. And so I'm on my Explorers page. Mm-hmm. So, on your Explorers page, there's just random stuff. So Craig comes down and he looks over my shoulder, and then he just sees a video of a thick woman on the IG. And then he goes up and tells Madison that I'm looking at porn on the thing. I was like, no. So, and I wasn't even looking for that video. Like, I was literally just scrolling, watching videos. And as I scrolled up, that was the next video in line. And he saw, and that next thing you know, he says,
Mo, but here's the thing. Now, I'm Team Mo. I've been Team Mo for years. But
yes, go ahead and say what you want to say.
That Explore page is 100%.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Well, it is algorithm, but it's not just what you look at. It's also the people that you follow, what they look at. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. You never
deliverance.
No, I'm so serious. Vince, I'm so serious. Have you ever like saw a video and then you talk to somebody else and they're like, oh yeah, that video, I saw that video a day or two ago.
Listen, sir.
Oh my gosh.
Sir, you're freaked out. And the way for deliverance is to
I'm not telling half truths.
Yeah, right.
I'm not telling half truths.
And if you just admit, God, I'm freaked out. God, I'm just nasty. You get deliverance.
The truth is that's not what happened though. That's the truth.
You can't go. Is your TikTok clean? Heck, what's clean?
I don't even. First of all, funny enough, I don't even have TikTok. The TikTok that dead tears, because once people told me that it was like a rabbit hole, I was like, oh no, I'm not getting caught up in that.
Brother, TikTok is amazing when it comes to rabbit hole.
Oh yeah, I was like, nah, I'm not getting into that.
It was the first app. I swear, it was like 2 hours, maybe less. My algorithm, it's like it understood me easily. Yeah, that's some wild stuff. Okay, let's get into some questions real quick. My printer wasn't printing right, so I'm going to listen to my phone here. Let's talk about our friendship real quick. And then we're going to get into some meat and potatoes, and I pray that we remain friends. You told me that quote that your dad said, something like, if two friends go in a room to have a disagreement and they both come out as friends,
if they go into the room to talk, if they just go into the room and talk and they come out laughing and giggling and stuff like that, then the truth wasn't told between the two of them.
I never
forget. If they come out angry or upset with one another, then you know that there were truths that were told.
Yeah. I never forgot that. So I use that a lot. So hopefully I don't want us to come out angry, but golly, y'all know Jerry's been letting us.
I think we've gotten through that stage though.
Okay, good. Cause
Yes,
anywho,
because we've had our trials and tribulations.
yeah. Listen, Mo and I pretty much agree on a lot of things. I think
Mhm.
the biggest disagreement we had was in my kitchen about police brutality. I feel like because TJ was on my right, he was on the
Oh
other
yeah,
side of
yeah,
the
yeah,
island.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah,
on
yeah,
here, and we was going toe to toe about police brutality. But let me
yeah.
ask you this:
Mhm.
what we're friends. Tell me about
Yeah.
it. How that work?
It's honestly, I don't know how it works, but it works.
right, right.
It does work. um, because I used to, I mean, I had just gotten out of, I hadn't just, but I had been out of college for a while,
Mhm.
and I went to school for like media studies and what do you call it? And things like film and whatnot, undergrad in film.
Mhm.
And so I was steady trying to find a job in doing something that was related to my job. And so my mom, I used to work, actually my mom used to be she used to work at Wayfield. If you guys know what Wayfield is, it's a grocery store.
Right.
My mom and I have been working there since I was in college. Not at the same store with my mom, but we worked in the same company. And so my mom was telling, she was like, hey, I met somebody. They work at CNN that I'm going to give you their number, call them, and, try to get in good with them. So maybe you can, get into, what you want to do. I was like, great, I'm going to do it. I called her. And when I called her, I gave her all my information and everything. And then she hits me back maybe about a month later.
Mhm.
And she's like, and she gives me your number. She's like, hey, there's a guy named Vincent. I told him about you, give him a call. Da 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 da. So I was like, all right, cool, no problem. No
Right.
problem at all. So she gives me his number. I think I called you maybe like the next day.
Uh-huh.
Because she gave it to me that evening or something. So I called you the next day. And this nigga, oh, sorry. You see, I can say it now. I couldn't say it back then, but I can say it now because I was trying to get a job. I couldn't say it then. But this dude, I say hello, and this dude hung up on me. He hung up. He just straight up hung up on me. I'm like, wait, did the call drop? I'm like, did the call drop? What's going on? So I ended up calling him back because look, I wanted a job. I wanted a job. I ended up calling him back. And he explains to me, he's like, look, you need to be more assertive. You need to tell me what you want. You don't stumble over your words, da da da. I was like, okay. I was like, all right, cool. So then we started talking and whatnot. And then you invited me to the network that you were working at the time.
Yeah.
And our relationship started off rocky, but especially because of that moment. But after that, we became best friends after that.
Yeah. It was crazy because I remember it was Carol. It
was Carol.
Carol was like, there's this guy, so and so. And so when you called, I'm not, God has been good. Would you say I'm nicer now? You think I'm the same guy? You think I've changed when it comes to that?
I think you've changed. I think you've changed.
Okay.
No. I was trying to compare how I see you now to how I see you then. Like you're a lot mellow now, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're very lot mellow. Yeah, you're a lot more mellow now than before, and you're also you are a lot nicer. Because you used to. Woo, I'm like, man, woo, I don't want to get on this man mess because I don't need us arguing. I don't need us nothing. But no. You as a person, you've really grown, and I've seen the growth in you, and it's great to see.
So where did it change? Where did it go from raw to we friends?
Well, I think it's because of how I looked at it.
Mhm.
How we first met. I think a lot of people, if that was their first interaction with you,
Mhm.
they would have taken it negatively.
Right.
I just never took it negatively.
Yeah.
So that's why right after you hung up, I was able to call you. Like, I called you right back. It's not even like I waited a while. Like,
Mhm.
as soon as you hung up, I called you right back.
Yeah.
And I think it's just because I didn't look at it as a negative thing. I just looked at it as something I need to work on, because that was something I need to work on. I'm being more assertive and more confident in how I'm speaking with and knowing what I'm going to talk about, instead of like fumbling over my words and trying to be like, this and sounding nervous.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I think sometimes people, even though the way that things are spoken or the way that things are perceived might not seem the best, I think people don't look at the message being sent. They just look at it as, oh, you offended me.
Right.
Now we got an issue.
Right.
And I looked at it as, okay, even though this dude was really aggressive and rude, because I don't think I deserve for you to hang up on me like that.
Right. You're right.
You're right. But I was, at the same time, I was like, you know what? I think he's right. Like, I need to be more conscious of what I'm going to say, especially when it comes to a job interview, how I'm going to talk and how I'm going to come across to the person trying to employ me. Because if I come off nervous and I don't know what I'm talking about and I'm stumbling on my words, who's really going to want to hire me at that point? Because they're going to be like, does he really know what he's doing?
Right.
So,
yeah. But to that point, and I've told this story 1,000 times. That was where you earned your first level of like respect from me, because I was being a butthole on purpose. I didn't want to be bothered. So it's like, I go somewhere. I'm stressful as it was, child. People stressful, and for you to respond back like that, I was like, I never forget, because what happened was I hung up and then I text you and said, hey, you need to da-da-da-da, and you responded, yes, sir. And I remember looking at because I picked up my phone thinking you were going to respond like, nigga, and you said, yes, sir. I look. I was, oh, shoot. So then you did call right back after that. And then the last test was, I said, what are you doing this weekend? I said, meet me here at the station Saturday. I don't know if you remember or not. That next Saturday, we were looking at footage from In Contact. It was just
that's true.
And you showed.
Was it me, you, and Jai?
No. Jai came. No. It wasn't me, you, and Jai. It was me, you, and a producer from In Contact. And
I think I know who it was.
Yeah.
I just can't remember their name.
Yeah, I don't remember their name. But anyway, I think it was like, oh, this dude is serious. Now, let me say this for those that are watching, though. Because of that is how he's been able to rock with Maddie, though. That one response ain't got nothing to do with me. That's Mo's character. So it wasn't like he was like worshiping me. Mo wanted something, and he didn't let me get in the way. And it led to a friendship that led to a gazillion years later, and you rocking with Maddie. You got more motion than I got. so I think that's a lesson in that, though. Like for real, because everybody ain't gonna do that. Most folks, but no, that wasn't Mo. So big ups, big respect for that.
Appreciate it. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be where to be honest, I wouldn't be where I am without you. So so yeah, even though it was I would say my character and my resilience or my determination to get what I wanted. Hey, I still needed help, so you helped me with that. Because even before I started working with Maddie, or before I started even working at AIB, when I was just working with you on
In Contact.
Yeah, I learned a lot from that. Yeah. I learned a lot from that, and so that really helped me. And so now I'm able to incorporate that with what I do now, which is a blessing.
Yeah. I love. Speaking of Mo, I've told a world of stories. So LaQuisha says, Mo, can we talk about you always having to rescue VT first? Well, so you know, I don't trust everybody, but it was like Mo is probably one of the few people that has seen me scared out of my mind because I think I was going to die. And let's see, the first time was when I took that liquid death, and you might not remember. I remember because it was near death for me. You remember I had texted you and I was like, hey, I'm about to take this stuff. And if you just sort of stay up, and so I FaceTime you and I was like, Mo, please Google how to come down from a high. And so you was like, well, you got to get some milk. I was like, I don't got no milk. I just got And so I was like, Mo, just stay on the FaceTime with me until I walk.
We stayed on for hours. hours. Just to make sure that, and he fell asleep. He was the one that fell asleep.
Then the second time I remember, I was trying to make a smoothie and I poured too much vodka in my smoothie and didn't realize it. And I was drunk, and I text you something like, Mo, can you come by? I can't feel my feet. And, and then the third time, I knew I was going to die that day. That goddamn Andrew. Andrew gave me some. So what happened was I was telling Andrew, I can't sleep. He's like, you need to take weed. Fine. Don't like it, but whatever. Him and his friend came by the house that Sunday. I bonged it. Sat on the couch, went to sleep. I text Andrew that Wednesday. It's time for me to be a weed head because I want to start resting like I did Sunday. Well, that joker gave me, what's the weed that gets you all hyped up and excited? Not the sativa, the indica. Which one?
Indica, or
well, whatever one he gave me Sunday was the one that make you sleepy. The one he gave me that Wednesday was the one that have you geeked out. That's what I thought. All I know was my heartbeat was going fast. And I said, oh, I'm going to die for real. And I remember, I said, Mo, you got to come. You got to come now, Mo. I said, Mo, you got to go. It was like 2 a.m. and Mo just showed up at the house. You remember that, Mo? And
I remember.
And I think I ended up throwing up or something. I don't remember.
I think you did. You did because you threw up before I got there. Like you threw up like moments before I got there.
And so I don't know, but my knee-jerk reaction every time I thought I was going to die from drugs was to call you. And then one time my phone had died and my mom couldn't reach me. So remember she called you and she was like, she called you and Clyde. Y'all got to go to that house and go find him. So Mo has been that guy for me because I've always, I don't know. I really trust you like that. Like for real. I really trust you like that because you just be showing up. So
I mean, because we're friends. So I mean, if I'll feel some type of way like if you really needed me and I wasn't able to show up, especially if I don't have anything to do, especially if I'm not busy or doing anything, like just to be like, oh, you need some sort of help, and then in my head I'm just sitting on the couch watching TV and I'm like, nah, I'm busy right now. That'll be some messed up stuff.
Come on, you didn't ever think like, nigga, if you don't go lay down somewhere.
I did. But at the same time, I'm like, man, Vince is my friend, but man, I can't leave him to, because what happens if you die? Then really? I'm
right. Right. If I'd have really died. But the one time I was truly embarrassed was that last time when I took that sativa. Because I remember, because I had those little 2 chairs on this side of the wall. You were sitting in them, and I remember walking back and forth just as geeked out. And I said, because I think I even asked, I said, are you recording me? And I was just geeked out because I was just nervous. But so thank you for all those times, because I was in Atlanta by myself and I really thought I swear I thought I was going to die. I just knew I was going to die. So
well, I know the feeling because the first time I think I was about in my mid-20s when I smoked for the first time,
Mm-hmm.
and it was with my cousin, and he was like, and he was telling me, he was like, dude, just hit it one time. Don't, just hit it one time, maybe most two.
Uh-huh.
Because he was like, if you do, you're gonna be messed up. And
Uh-huh.
in my head, I'm like, man, you're not saying nothing.
Right.
I started puffing it like 5, 6, 7, 8 times. A couple minutes later, I'm laughing uncontrollably.
That laugh hurts too. That laugh
Man,
hurts.
it hurt. I was wearing glasses. I'm leaning on my cousin, I'm like, bro, take my glasses off. I think I'm about to break them. And I'm telling him, I'm like, bro, I feel like I can. I was telling him, I was like, I feel like I'm about to. I can float through walls. I feel like Casper. I was telling him, like, I feel like Casper, the friendly ghost. Like I was going through it. So I can only imagine what you were going through at that time too.
I just didn't want to die by myself. That's all I had. I did not want to die by myself. Cohort 5 asked this question. Mo, YouTube is one of my favorite platforms too. I come across a lot of talk about Nigerians being big scammers. Do you find that people treat you funny when they find out you're Nigerian?
I find it funny. To be honest, I don't take a lot of things seriously because I know what we do. I know what we do. Like I'm not gonna if people come like, you Nigerians, y'all be scamming. I'm gonna be like, I know.
Right.
It's not all of us, but I know.
Right.
Like, how am I gonna get mad for something that's statistically really true? We might not. I don't think we're number one. I really think Middle Easterns are worse than us.
Indians.
Yeah, I think they're way worse.
Indians.
I think they worse than us. I do think they worse than us.
Them white folks.
Yeah.
Anyway, now, how we skip over the white folk now? That is conditioning. Because if there's any a scammer to be scammed, it's white folk.
Okay, we did no, but I don't think that they're. I think they started it.
They're good scammers.
But I don't think they're better than Africans.
No, they ain't better. Yeah, y'all listen. Y'all Africans got spirits because y'all find the grandmas. You find, hey, what you doing? Nothing. I just got off the phone with African Prince. Can you send $2,000 real quick? What do you mean, Grandma? Send $2,000. An African Prince going to send me $500,000. That's spirits.
There was one that happened. I think it was last year. It wasn't a Nigerian. It was another country. I just can't remember. I'm gonna have to find it out. He sold somebody an airport. He sold somebody an airport.
Yo, hold on. Who bought an airport?
He sold them an airport. I can't remember the name of it, but he sold them an airport. And when they got to the country to get the airport, it was just dead land. It was just land. It was just, there was nothing there.
That is top tier witchcraft, bro. That is top tier witchcraft. Oh my God. That is crazy. That's nuts. Listen, LaQuisha said he just got better when he moved to North Carolina, though. In ATL, he was a diva. I mean, a divo. You think I was a diva in Atlanta? Was I a diva, Edmo? You thinking strong about that, buddy?
No, because I'm trying to compare you to divas that I know.
Well, no, you can't compare it to hold on, time out. Hold on a second. Now stop. Wait a minute. To the no. Now you hang around a very specific type of divas, okay? So there is no comparison between my diva and your diva. You hang around the diva herself, Craig Stewart. So you what? Ain't no comparison. No, sir. So no, you got to put me in a different category.
No, I mean, I think you've always been good, and maybe I'm being biased because we've always had, because of our relationship that we've always had. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to be honest with you. You might have to be someone that's less biased than me. I'm
That's,
gonna be completely honest with
I
you.
like your I like your answer. Thank you. God bless you, man. God. How old are you, Says Cookie?
38. Just turned 30. Am I 38? I think I'm 38. 1987 to 20. Yeah, I'm 38. I'm 38.
You sure?
Yeah. I be forgetting. Not only do I forget my birthday, sometimes I forget my age. So
It's
bear
so
with me.
crazy. You're 38 years old. You still look, you're starting to look. You starting to look your age, but it took you a while to start looking your age, though. Yeah, it took you a while.
Oh yeah, because before people, I would tell people my age and they would be thinking I'm lying.
Yeah,
To the extent where, like, even when I was in college, I'm 26, I'm 25, 26, and people are still carding me. And I'm like, you ain't card the first 3, 5, 6 people that came before me. Now you get to me. Now you want to card me.
right. But
Like,
you have a youthful spirit too, though. Very youthful spirit. Yeah.
thank you. I think it's only because of the energy I try to put out. I always try to put out positive. I always try to keep positive energy around me. When it comes to that whole negative and all that type of stuff, I try to stay away from that, because I do think the energy that you take in and put out, it affects you.
I bet. When is your birthday, Mo? Recash would like to know.
October 16th.
You know, she a praying woman too. She a
Oh,
praying.
really?
Yeah, Holy Ghost feel. Be on the prayer line with me, just praying and hooting and hollering for Jesus.
Hashanah.
Ah, glory. So, hold on. Let's see. Kevin Kev says, Mo, you are not that young.
First of all, I'm still young though, because when I went to my doctor after I broke my ankle, he was like, "Oh yeah, you still good. You still good enough. You still young enough to heal properly." I was like, "Oh yeah, so I'm still young. I'm still young. I still got it."
Yeah, that's amazing. You carry your age well. I remember that airport scam. Some of the scams I don't know how people fall for. It mainly the white people falling for the scams. Black people don't play with their money. Well, that's the ancestors paying them back, is all it is. It's like, what better person to be scammed than a white person from being scammed by somebody from Africa? That's God. The Bible say what you sow, you reap.
That's true.
What's up, man? Well, you know what the rest of the scripture say.
Whatever he shall sow, he shall reap.
Period.
Whatever he sow, he shall reap. Yes. Hashanah. Hallelujah.
Well,
yes,
you know what, Mo? I actually put this on here. Religion. What? We have never ever had a conversation about God before.
We haven't?
No, ever. And I think that's how I know we're real friends. Because who do you believe in?
I believe in God.
Like how you serve?
I mean, it's different because, I'm Nigerian, so the way that we do our service and the way that we go about some things are completely different.
Yeah.
There's some things that we believe that are completely different, but it's relatively the same. But I think my view on God is different compared to a lot of people. Not just people that aren't Nigerian, but even Nigerians itself. Because the way I do believe that God wants us to live is just that he wants us to live with love and care for everybody. I don't think it matters about what you believe in or how you decide to live your life, or how you identify, or how you go about in the world and how you present yourself. I think it's all about, are you showing other people kindness? Are you showing other people love? Are you being the type of person that also gives back to those around you?
Yeah.
I think those are the things that he really cares about. I don't really think he cares about a lot of the stuff that people try to put out on TV or social media.
Right. I think that's easy. I think that's interesting because I remember because I think somebody said, hold on, never, that is wild. Never a conversation about religion, because I almost always hooting and hollering about God. But what I think it was, Mo, and I don't even know if you remember this. That Saturday you came to the station, and you in the office, and I said something like, you know I'm gay, right? And you got a problem with that? And you said no. And I don't know. I didn't look back after that. So
Oh, really?
no, I didn't, because you was like, no. And after that, I was just living. So I didn't think, because normally I will create a conversation around religion as a litmus test to see who I'm dealing with. But you just never a thing. And I always, because I didn't know you. And so I'm thinking, well, let me go ahead and tell this guy now so he can make sure he know what he getting into. But I think I never brought it up because you never, ever. Now, y'all don't know this, but I will say anything that come up out of my heart, anything. And you never make me question myself. So I never felt the need to bring up God.
Well, it's because number one is none of my business. So number one, number two, that doesn't take away from the person that you are. You know,
right.
I mean, no matter your sexuality, no matter your identity, no matter any of that stuff, I go by how you treat me and your character. That's what makes me able to know if I'm able to relate with you or not.
Right.
Because if I'm not able to relate with you, then it doesn't matter.
Who you sleeping with.
It don't matter who you're sleeping with. If you're a shitty person, then I'm not going to associate myself with you.
Right. But that's real. But let me ask you this though. How does that work? Because Nigerian is still one of those kind of countries that, though the LGBTQ community is rampant over there, you can get locked up for 10 years. I've seen guys recently, these guys got beat up. So how did you sort of bypass that kind of cultural conditioning to be so?
Well, one, I would say that I think because I've always been open to people. Like as I was a kid growing up, I knew how it felt to be like teased. I knew how it felt to be like ostracized, in the sense of just for me being African or just for me being like my complexion. I know how it is.
Right.
So I know how people can be just assholes. And I would never want to make anybody feel that way. Anybody that's around me, anybody that I associate myself with, I want them to feel comfortable. I want them to feel like, I want them to feel like, hey, if they're around me, then they feel safe. They feel safe enough to be themselves.
Yeah.
As long as you're not bringing harm to yourself or me or anybody else around you,
right,
then we're good.
Right. I can say I firsthand, in a very personal way, can say that's true. That is true about you. It does. You are very safe, extremely safe, and I think that's how you've been able to coexist with Maddie so long, because of how her trust system is set up. You got people around her. She got to be able to trust you, and you are extremely trustworthy. Extremely trustworthy. All right. We're gonna run a quick commercial break, and then we come back. We got to get into some things, okay? I see. Okay, Cookie, I saw your question. I'm gonna come back to this. Yes, Kev. Yes, I know I'm doing two different ones. I'm testing that out. Y'all don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're gonna get into some more deeper topics about the diaspora war. We will ask Cookie's question about what's the difference about Nigerian religion versus American Christianity and whatnot, and all the things. Don't y'all go anywhere. We'll be right back.
This isn't just another church event. This is Impartation Conference, March 13th through 15th in Atlanta, Georgia. And this time, it's personal.
We are building a safe space where you can love God without fear, a space where you're not judged, but seen, heard, and honored for who you are.
This is your moment to grow, not just in spirit, but life. The clarity, the shift, the alignment is already happening.
And those dreams you buried, we're reviving them. We're breaking mental caps, tearing down limits, and helping you step into the version of you that was always possible.
This is more than a conference. It's a homecoming for your soul. Break free, grow deep, dream bold. Join us March 13th to 15th at the Renaissance Atlanta Airport Gateway Hotel. Register now at impartationconference.org.
Safe Space, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that Safe Space has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the Safe Space private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text V Terrell Hill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with V Terrell Hill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the Safe Space universe has to offer.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for rocking with your boy. Hi, my name is Victor Hill. Welcome to Safe Space Live. Today I got my very special guest, personal friend, Omaleo Mo Jimishe is with us. Before we bring Mo back up, if you want to be notified when I come live, text Victor Hill to 833-458-3658. Text Victor Hill to 833-458-3658 to be notified when I come live. I would appreciate you guys if you support this platform today. If I can get 10 people to send $10. It'll greatly help us. The Cash App is Safe Space VTH, PayPal and Zelle, info@vterrellhill.com, and the Venmo is at vterrellhill. Safe Space VTH is the Cash App, info@vterrellhill.com is the Zelle and PayPal, and Venmo is at vterrellhill. P.O. Box 221, Wisconsin, North Carolina, 27377 is the P.O. Box. Send me something nice. I'll open something nice. Today, I went live on both of my private communities. I'll be live tonight in the after show in my Safe Space private community. It's only $2.99 a month. If you're watching on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, click the Linktree link in the video description box of the video you're watching now. If you're watching on YouTube, desktop or laptop, there's a join button up under there. For $2.99 a month, you get all of the after shows, every after show I have done, besides the one I privated because it got way too messy. Okay. Today I taught on the power of patience. Oh my God, what a wonderful, potent teaching today. The power of patience. I teach spirituality and consciousness every Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to be a part of that community, go to www.joinsafespace.com, www.joinsafespace.com. I teach every Thursday at 3 p.m. and we pray and prophesy every Saturday at 9:30 a.m., both times of Eastern Standard Time. I answer emails, info@vterrellhill.com. Lastly, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate y'all. I hope, are y'all enjoying this conversation? I hope you are. Let's go ahead and bring Mo back and let's get back into the conversation. Let's start it off with here. What's the difference? You were talking about sort of the difference in the way we worship or the way you all see God. What's the difference you're talking about, Mo?
Well, number one, church usually lasts a lot longer.
Hours, right?
Yeah, hours. And I'm just talking about one service, not multiple services. Church can start at 9 a.m. and sometimes might not be done until late afternoon, evening time.
Yeah.
Not only that, the way that we worship and stuff like that, we do a lot of praying and singing and stuff in the native language. Also, and there are different types of churches,
Right.
So, but the one that I specifically had gone to since I was a kid, we wear it's called a sutana.
Okay.
It's basically like a long white garment. It almost looks like when a pastor in the pulpit, he's wearing like the robe. It's almost like that, but everybody in the congregation wears one, and it's all white.
Every Sunday?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Every time you step in the church, actually.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Women cover their hair. Then also it's separated too. So there's women on one side, and then there's men on the other side. So those are a few differences in how things are.
Now, are y'all Pentecostal church?
No, it's not Pentecostal. It's not Baptist. It's none of those. It's actually called Celestian.
Okay.
They actually, so the members usually are called Celestians.
Okay.
And and so basically it's they have their own like hymn books. Well, we have our own hymn books. We have our own way of conducting. Like we even have a place where the altar, where the only person that can go at the altar is the head pastor. And then we light candles. Then we light candles to signify the Holy Trinity. And so it's a lot. It's hard. It's really kind of hard to explain, but it's for me. I've always had a good experience at the church.
You know what's crazy? We've known each other for a long time. We've had a world of conversations.
Yes, we have.
I mean, sit and talk, meet at the Marietta Market and talk for 2 hours plus. And I have never heard this before. When I tell y'all we don't talk about God, we don't talk about everything. So y'all are hearing this, and I'm like, I didn't even know. Like even the ropes and stuff.
To be honest with you, I just found out recently that the same church that I've been participating in since I was born, they actually have the same type of church in Brazil.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so they have the same Celestian church in Brazil where they actually speak the Nigerian, like they speak the Yoruba language.
Oh, so this is a Nigerian based worship style.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
That is wow. How long have you been in the U.S., Mo?
I was born in the U.S. and I was in the U.S. until I was about, I would say, 14. Then when I turned 14, how old are you when you usually go into 8th grade?
8th? That was too long ago. I don't know.
I think 13 or 14 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So I think I was 13 turning 14. And then my parents sent me to Nigeria to go to school. So from the time I lived in Nigeria from the time I was in 8th grade till I graduated high school. Then I came back to the States, and then I went to Kennesaw State and Mercer University, then Kennesaw State, and then graduated from Kennesaw State.
And he's an educated man, by the way. He got him a 4-year degree. I'm just helping you get hitched. So now this trip to Nigeria, I've heard a lot of jokes about you get on the plane thinking you're going to visit for 2 days, and then
No, that wasn't me. That's my cousin that happened to.
Okay.
But mine was similar though. Mine was very much so similar. I was I was a smart kid. I just always used to get into trouble. So my teacher would tell my parents, they're like, hey, he's very smart. He's everything. It's just that, and we would even let him skip a couple of grades, but he just bad. basically. Those are my words, not theirs. But
Right.
we just can't. Basically, they were saying we don't think he's mature enough to go 2 grades up and then be with an older class and then misbehaving. So one day my dad was like, "You're going to Nigeria to go to school," and I'm like, okay, so I mean, shoot, what's the worst that can happen? Okay, I'll go to Nigeria and I'll go to school.
Right.
So finally the day comes, and I'm on that plane. I'm still confident. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna blow through these couple of years and be back home. As soon as we land and we get to the woman, she's not really my aunt, but when you have people that you're close to and to the family, you just call them auntie, uncle.
Right.
So she was basically my auntie. And as soon as I got to the house, and my dad was like, "Okay, well, I'm leaving." That was when I was like, and I started crying my eyes out.
Oh my God.
And then my aunt's son came and he looked at me. He was like, and then he went to his mom and was like, why is he crying? Like, why is this kid crying? Mind you, I'm like 13. He's like 8 at this time. And he's like, why is he crying? And then my aunt came to me and she was like, well, it's going to be okay. And mind you, when I say I was crying, I'm talking about ugly crying. Like, I'm just out here. I'm like, as soon as my dad hit the door, I'm just bawling out crying. But then it wasn't until I got to school, because the school that I went to was a boarding school. And then I started seeing kids from other countries, other grades, other ethnicities. And I was like, okay, this may be okay. This may be okay. And since then, I was there. It was a great experience. It was actually a great experience.
That's dope. That leaves us into these diaspora wars. Friend, well, at this point, we're not friends. You're an enemy, and you're not a part of us. We're not a part of you. Okay.
Okay. So where are we getting at? Where are we getting at?
What we're getting at is this is my homeland. No, I'm just kidding. All right. No, let me be serious. Mo, help a lot of I'm not even going to try to be professional. I'm going to just talk to you.
Okay.
I do not understand the vitriol that us Black Americans get. We get called so many, like, matter of fact, I forgot what happened. Something had happened in Nigeria. Oh, a guy was basically saying, don't go to Nigeria, go to Abu Dhabi. Never go to Nigeria. He's an African saying, why are y'all visiting Nigeria? Ain't nothing in Nigeria, go to Abu Dhabi. And in a comment, an African said, he must be American brainwashed. And I said, hold on. The guy don't even live in America. He's not American. Why are y'all bringing us up in this? I don't want you to, I really want your raw thoughts. What is this disdain between the African diaspora as a whole and then Black Americans? If you think it is at all.
No, I do think there is. And the truth is, I just think that both parties don't understand each other. And I don't think both parties are willing to understand each other. Now, I do think it's gotten better over the years, especially from the time like of my parents till now. Like, I think the relationship has gotten better, but I think both parties have had trauma with one another. And so because both parties have had trauma with one another, nobody's really willing to understand both, each other. Like I've heard situations of like African Americans being treated, disrespectfully by Africans. But then I've also heard the vice versa at the same time. And I think, and I've had those experiences too.
I was going to ask you, can you talk? And this is for education for me, right? So
Mhm.
let it rip. What have you experienced from Black Americans being a Nigerian American?
Okay. So in like recently, like as I've gotten older, I would say by the time I got to college, things got, the relationship, I think, especially my relationship
Mm-hmm.
with African Americans got a lot better. But I would say when I was a kid, and I think it's just kids being kids,
Mm-hmm.
but it's, at the time you're also a kid, so you're not really thinking like that.
Right.
But as a kid, I would get teased by my name. I would get teased because I was dark.
Mm-hmm.
I would get teased. Oh, let me not talk about when I first came back from Nigeria after going to school. That accent was thicker than KFC corn biscuits.
Right.
That
Right.
accent was thick.
Right.
Right. And and not only that, I think I was also like really like Nigerian. I had a Nigerian mentality. Like I would come outside in like flip flops
Mm-hmm.
with a cup of African food, just eating, asking my friends, "Hey, you want some? You want some?" Like I was really like,
Yeah, you were part of the Nigerian culture.
yeah. Like how when people here when you call a Black person that's like really hood, you call them ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So in Nigeria, you call somebody that's like from the village, you call them like Raz, or you call them Bush or something like that.
Mhm.
I was one of them when I first came back. But I used to get made fun of my accent. I used to get made fun of the way I looked. I used to get made fun of my name. But I would, I'm a kid, so those things would hurt. It would make me feel a type of way.
Right.
Then not only that, you're also hearing stories that other Africans may have had
Mm-hmm.
with African American people. Then it's kind of like, okay, now there's this divide amongst both parties. And because I'm also I was also born in America,
Right.
I can relate to the other side also.
Have you
Because
got some flax from Nigerians because you're
yeah,
really?
yeah. When I first got to Nigeria, they would make fun, but they would make fun saying things like, you don't know your native language and this that, and you Americans, you guys lazy, da 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 da. Like even Africans that are born there, they get those accusations. Yeah. So it's like you get it from both. So me being African and African American, you get both sides.
Right. Interesting.
You're not African enough, or you're not American enough, basically.
Right. And I feel like that it's too heavy to get into. We're an hour and 14 minutes in, but there is such a divide going on. So for example, I used to call myself African American. Now I call myself Black American because there's this idea that I'm not African. I'm Black because I don't know my native land or my native tongue. And then there are some here, I think from FBA's Foundation of Black Americans, say we're not even from Africa. We're from America. So it's a lot going on. And I'm gonna be honest with you, hand to God, probably the last 2 to 3 years, I realized there was so much dissent. I always thought, because I've always been hooting hard about I want to go to Nigeria. I'm Nigerian.
Oh yeah.
But now I'm realizing Twitter has showed me there is a real beef to the point I could be having something in my heart sometimes. I do. I be having something in my heart because I'd be like, what we do to y'all? And now let me say this. Back in the day, African booty scratcher was a real thing.
It was. It was.
I swear.
It was.
But
living in trees also was a big thing too. Yeah. Living in trees and all that type of stuff. It was a real thing too. So
yeah, but not just for Africans. My sister, who took after the hue of my dad, my brother and I took after the hue of my mother, more light skinned. I was very, very light back in the day. My sister took after, she was more dark like you. And I remember picking on my sister. So it was never, ever about Africans. We were parroting colorist thoughts conditioned by this crazy behind America and white imperialism and everything else. So
Right.
in my mind, I never saw it like Africans are dark, Americans are not. It was, for me, it was light skin, dark skin. If you was light skin, you were better, you know? So
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much damage y'all was taking until I was listening to your podcast with your cousin. And I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, they really burdened by this. I gotta admit something though.
Mhm.
I gotta get it off my chest.
Okay.
I felt like we would have had a better podcast than you and your cousin. Anywho, I've never said it before. I put myself, he could have just called me. We could have been in this child. Anywho, okay. I'll be watching. Had the guy on. I was like, oh.
Oh my goodness!
But,
No, I think we could have. I think we could have done something really big on that. I think we
Right.
could've- it would have been a yeah.
Cousin. I would support. I watched it to support you. I didn't like him. You know. Anywho, let's look at some comments real quick.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's see here. Cohort says, I went to Ghana for 2 weeks for my master's requirement. I love that every public meeting was open in prayer. They included God in everything. Oh, wow. Cohort says, my capacity for church is 1.5 hours. If I visited your church, Mo, I have to pull out my phone and watch YouTube. No, I'll have to go to the corner store. I swear to God. I had to go get me some gummy bears and a Dr. Pepper and like refresh and then come back. I take out my little white robe, go to the QT, come back, eat my snacks, put my white robe back on, and I'll be back. So,
Oh, mind you, and I'd even tell you the other part. When you're wearing that white robe, you're not allowed to wear shoes either. So in the church, you don't wear shoes either.
Did it smell like feet in there?
It don't smell like feet, but
I guess you gotta get wash your feet because you know you're gonna take.
yeah.
That makes
And when you're doing like a whole service, they actually like, I wouldn't say they wash your feet because they don't get their hands to start washing, but they pour water on your feet and then
Yeah.
you know the stuff and all. Yeah.
Now we've done that in the Black American Pentecostal Church. We feet wash.
Oh, really?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Feet washing is a real thing. Yeah.
Oh.
I've washed feet before, and I've gotten my feet washed in church before. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. Recash says he's Nigerian. They love education. He should be working on his doctorate by now.
That ship has sailed. I told myself, I'm so serious. I told myself once I graduated, I was like, I'm never going to school again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was done with school. I was like, yeah, I'm okay.
Right.
Because and this is just me, you know, how other people feel is different.
Mm-hmm.
After going to school in Nigeria, I was done with education then.
Mm-hmm.
Because and I know we've gone on topic, but when I was in Nigeria, especially like in 8th grade, you're taking like 16 subjects in one school year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you have to pass all 16. If you fail one, you get kept back.
Jesus.
Yeah. So you're taking math, English, physics, chemistry, biology, what do you call agriculture, German, French, then Yoruba, what else? Technical drawing, which is like, you know, with compasses and the triangular rulers and stuff like that. It was just a lot to do. So at that point I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm so good. So after I graduated from college, I was like, yeah, all this studying, it's for the birds now. Yeah.
Bet. Let's see here. Cora says, for real, ladies, in the past when I had to look for a new church, if they had too many services, I would bypass the church, especially if they have a second church service Sunday. Strike off my list. No, I went to church Sunday with my parents. I said, now listen, if this church service is dry, I'm going to the corner store. I swear. Luckily it wasn't, but I had already told them I'm going to the corner store. Cohort says, I believe African experiences are so different from African Americans. They consider us to be lazy, but Africans haven't experienced white America like we have. Wow. Let's see here. A lot of African countries are third world, so when they come to America, they may appropriate appropriate it in a different way than we do. I could understand that because it could appear as though you guys have all this opportunity. We over here don't have this much opportunity, and y'all have the opportunity. But I don't think that, though that is true, we have a certain kind of freedom in America. I think the part that and correct me if I'm wrong, Mo, that I feel like is missing from the Africans is that they don't understand the systemic racism. That prime example, Tulsa was a space with a whole bunch of rich blacks. Let me say it like this. Every community that was full of rich blacks were burnt down. So it might seem like y'all just wasted all your opportunities. But if you look at the civil rights in the Black American history, every prominent rich community that was built for blacks, by blacks, and blacks profited by it was burnt down. Yes, Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma. There was a Black Beach in California that was just given back to a black family, where a black family had a beachfront, and it was like a fair or something, and it was prosperous, taken away. And so I think that part, and I can't expect you all to know that, but I think that part is missing out of the conversation, because when we did it, it was torn down. And don't even get me started about today's world. Let's see here. That's a real thing for us Americans that have one or more parents from outside the U.S. You'll never be African enough or Caribbean enough to your countrymen. Oh, wow. Okay, I skipped over one. Oh, here it is right here. We're Caribbean, and I got the same treatment. Got called a Yankee, and my great-grandfather was mad because I didn't speak Dutch or Papiamento. Let's see. Because my dad has a Caribbean accent, I got called Jamaican, even though that's not where we're from. Wow. Yeah, and that, I think that's something that us as Americans probably don't realize. We're joking, but y'all are in a place that y'all have never been before, and it's not nice. So I can see both ways.
Because like Riri and Monty, I think I hopefully that's it. Yes, like they both said, you're in America, you're not American enough. You're in your father's land. You're not authentic enough for them either. So it's like you kind of just in the middle, and you just got to gravitate to who is likely to accept you the most or not. So it is like that. But to also piggyback on what you were saying about Africans not having to deal with like racism and stuff like that. I completely agree. They don't have to deal with racism, so they don't really, unless they travel like outside of the country to other, to like maybe Europe or somewhere like that. But inside of their own country, they don't have to deal with racism.
Right.
But they do deal with like other type of prejudice. Right. Like it's like the country is divided, and I think you said earlier in the show we'll talk about it later. But the country is divided not only by religion, it's also divided by ethnic groups. It's also divided by, when you mentioned being light skinned and dark skinned, it's divided by that also.
Caste system.
So there are a lot of things that divide African countries, period. It's just that I think that the way that Africans and other Black non-American people feel is like, okay, yes, you're going through this, but your opportunities are still better than ours in our country. And I think that's where they're not completely looking at it from the difficulties that African Americans have to also deal with. They're looking at it from the hardship that they had to deal with.
Right.
And they feel like, if I can make it and I'm not even from this country, then there's no reason why you can't either.
Right. Yeah. Two things of that. I think African countries have been spoiled by colonialism, where you got the French and the Brits who have stole from Africa its resources and its riches, where in America is racism. And both of them are sort of, in my opinion, the same can, different label. Now, I want to say about the idea of the immigrants coming to America and doing better. It's like I was having this conversation with another friend of the show one time, and she brought up a good point that you got to think about it though. Like, America is not going to accept just any Nigerian into America. So a lot of times the immigrants, whether it's Nigerian, Indian, whoever, it's the best of the best. Like, I remember, I forget that one guy. He's funny on here. His name is Daryl something.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know. I follow him. He's actually hilarious.
He is hilarious. And
He's hilarious.
Daryl Vega. And Daryl was saying that in order for him to get his education visa, he had to prove he had 30,000 US in his account. So this ain't just somebody who just sort of barely made it. This is somebody who had some kind of established way of getting to America. So I don't know if it's pound for pound, because, for example, I could probably, I don't know about Nigeria, but I could probably go to Thailand, right, with my American US dollars and bang. But I can't be like, see, you ain't taking advantage of your Thailand privileges. It's not a pound for pound. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
And I don't know if that's real or not on your end, but I think on our end, like, I think that's something to be studied. Cohart says, to be honest, I used to feel a way about Africans because I blamed them for helping the white man take us. Is that
I mean, they're not lying. That is true. That did happen.
Is that a conversation that you all have? What's the dialogue about?
You mean with other Africans or with African Americans?
With other Africans. Like, do you?
Oh no, that never even comes up in the conversation. I don't think I've ever had that conversation with other Africans. I've never sat down with other Africans and be like, y'all remember when we sold them other Americans?
Oh gosh. Okay.
I don't think we've ever had those conversations.
Two more questions, Mo. Two more questions.
Okay.
We're going to move to the next thing here. Actually, now you know, I can't see how y'all and Maddie been doing. Y'all be 3-4 hours. I'm about to hit an hour and a half mark, and I'm hold on. So, this question's short, okay? Because golly. Anywho, would you ever consider moving back to Nigeria permanently?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. When I'm ready to to be honest, when I'm ready to really retire and just be on my chill type of situation.
Yeah.
I really want to, because a lot of people, and I don't know if it's people in the chat or people watching, or a lot of people from third world countries usually go to other countries is because they're trying to better their life financially.
Right.
It's not really because they're like, oh yeah, I just want to live in this place forever. Right. Like, there are some people like that. But I know a lot of people, and especially the new Africans and when I mean new Africans, I'm talking about people my age and people that have lived similar to how I've lived, in the sense of they were born in America, or they came here early in life, and they've experienced America, but they've also experienced how it is back home. A lot of people do believe that, I want to build and make sure I get as much money financially and being able to secure my stability of living, and then move back to Nigeria and then build a house. And because the thing about Nigeria is that once you buy land and a house, it's yours. Once you buy a car, it's yours. You're not constantly paying mortgage or a note for the things that you've already bought. The only thing you have to pay for is electric bill and gas and stuff like that. Right. So I wouldn't mind that.
Right. Yeah. I have been, believe it or not, I have been on a lot of YouTube channels lately of Americans who are living in other countries, and I ain't gonna hold you. Well, first I was gonna do Nigeria, but y'all be trying to kill my type over there. So if Nigeria would relax on their LGBTQ laws, I would choose Nigeria, but it's probably going to be South Africa. If I had,
I heard South Africa is more laxed.
Yeah. Like I've been thinking about it because like I was watching, was it Thailand? It was one of them places that I was watching on the thing, and the guy got this like old penthouse suite, $800 a month US. And I'm like, golly. So, anywho, next question, and then we'll move on.
Okay.
If you had to rank it, are you a Nigerian American? Hold on. If you had to rank it, are you an American or are you a Nigerian? Which comes first?
You want the truth, or you just want me to?
Yeah, I want the truth.
It depends on who I'm around.
Okay. All right.
So, like, if I'm around Nigerians, then the accent comes out, the whole shebang comes out. If I'm around people that speak that are American, then it's more of the American feel I'll give you. But if you're sincerely asking me like how I identify, I would say Nigerian American.
Nigerian American. Now, okay, yeah. So I want you to talk in your accent. All right. Come on. You ready?
Okay. I mean, it's hard just to start talking.
You got it. I've heard you speak in your accent before.
You have.
Let's see if we can say, "Hey Mo, how you doing?"
My guy, how you did, man? I just did you.
Okay. I'm doing well. I am really enjoying doing this podcast with you.
Man, this podcast, I love where you they do this podcast, because everything you they do is just they give me like strong vibes. So I just they chill, and I just they take your lead for the matter,
Yeah. When the last time you had some pounded yam?
Last week I did chop on. Last week with who? I did chop pound the yam last week.
You chopped on some yam last week. Got it. How was your ankle healing?
It did. My uncle did. It try heal, but pain they shock me real good though. The pain they do me somehow, but I did okay. I know they vex, or I know they let shock my head.
Mm-hmm. Now I know how to speak in tongues. Messiah. That's my native language. Oh God, that's about as far as to go for me.
Oh my goodness. My goodness. No, that's it's, to be honest with you. That's not even the native language. That's just it's like Ebonics basically. Yeah. It's like African Ebonics. It's called Pidgin English or Broken English. Once you get the key slangs, African slangs, you'll be able. It's really easy. Like when you say day, like DEY, day, day can mean different things. Like, so if you say I day, that just means like I'm good, I'm okay, right. Or you could say I dey come. That means you just say I'm coming, or
I dey come,
I'm leaving. I dey waka means I'm leaving. Shack means, when I was saying shack, that means it's like when I was saying like shack my head, it's like saying like it's not messing with my brain.
Oh my goodness.
It's not fucking with me and things like that,
Oh my God. I love. Okay. I'm tired. Oh, hold on. Yeah, okay. Here's some more questions. Let's see here. Is the American dialect code switching for you?
No, because I was born here. So before I even learned like pidgin English or broken English or whatever, I was speaking Ebonics with the best of them. Yo, Shaw, what's that supposed to mean? I just be chilling, I'm just chilling with my gang, we just be riding, my homeboy in the back seat, we just be wop wop, and then we go through the lane.
The wop wop is hilarious. With a wop wop. I'm not even going to try to do that. Again, so that's oh, geez.
my goodness.
Oh my God. Let me see here really quickly, and then we're gonna go. First of all, Mo, you have a channel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mo has a personal. He has Mo has a really interesting channel called Box Seats, where him and his friends talk about soccer and sports and all of that. Excuse me, football and sports and all that kind of carrying on. But then Mo has a personal channel as well. Mo, can you put it in the comment?
In the chat? Yeah, definitely. That's my personal channel is right there. Hold on, actually. Let me actually hold on. Where's my phone at real quick so I can make sure I have all the stuff needed.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Matt Church, how you doing?
Oh yeah, so that's it. You should be able to see me on there.
Oh yeah, matter of fact, yeah. If you're on YouTube, you should see he actually commented on there. Leo's Den. Now, Recash, Riri, who are your people then? Hey, Angela. Hey, girlie, how you doing? Oh, you remember Angela? The concierge.
Oh, snap. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. How's she been?
She done had 2 kids since then.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's all right. That's all right.
Haven't heard about her since you moved.
Right, I know. That apartment was so nice.
It was. The view was amazing.
Right. I remember that time. And then I remember that time you left, and I thought you had locked the door, and you didn't. And I was in the shower, and this guy was drunk. I was on the 19th floor. He was on the 20th floor, and he walked into my my apartment, and you should have seen me coming out there poking half naked, screaming and hollering.
You never told me this.
Yeah, I almost. Well, that guy died.
Oh, it was the same guy?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yeah, like a week after that.
Oh.
And I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it because
you told me about it.
Right. So I walked in there, and Angela might remember this. I walked in there and I saw a little white truck in a little white van in front of the thing. And I walked in, and there was a whole bunch of people around. And see, Angela remember, and Angela was out there, and I came in there, you know me, who I know where I died. And I remember Angela looked at me, and she did a little to the right, and I looked, and I saw this family sitting right in front of me, and I was like, just kept on walking. Because
I believe it.
Yeah.
And I believe it because I know you. You just said you're never aware of the people around you. You're just going to say it. You're going to be like, look.
Oh my God. And it was Angela's face too, because you could tell, because it was sad because he was like one of the cool people in the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
But oh my goodness.
Yeah, because I remember you hit me up and you were like, somebody just passed away. And I was like, what happened? And then you told me, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it was sad too. And I was gonna move into that spot too.
Really?
Because what happened was that was like the top floor, and it was like a different layout. So I walked in there like 3 days before to look at it. And then I'll never forget, it was like a Wednesday. I heard a boom. I didn't think nothing of it. And then that night, production doing something that night when I came back, they had found him gone.
Damn.
Him and his girlfriend, yeah. Anywho,
Oh, wow.
Blood of Jesus. She could have too much. Really quickly.
Oh, so and Vince, because people were saying they can't see my comment, could you put it on the
sure,
screen?
sure.
I guess because it's not my name. Yeah.
Oh,
but
sure.
that's my YouTube channel.
Yeah. Yes, LaQuisha, that was chilling. It was very chilling because when he was, there are some people that are just, they have those great personalities. He was a nice guy. Everybody knew him. That's like there was plenty of people in that apartment complex could have died. He didn't need to be the one. So matter of fact, there were some people in Atlanta I could have gave up for sacrifice. Here,
I pay tribute.
I pay tribute.
Take this.
Yeah, Lee. And it was a hot mess. He was such a nice person. I don't even want to think about it that time. Right. It was wild. It was wild. Yeah, y'all follow Mo Leo. Where to go? Leo's Den. Mo put some new content up there. Real quick, and then we're gonna go. Can you enlighten us on this? Okay, is what Donald Trump and them saying real? That's number one. If it is real, can you enlighten us on what this Muslim versus Christian war is going on in Nigeria?
So what he's saying about that whole thing is a real thing. This isn't something that just happened like this year. This has gone on for about a little bit over a decade. And it's been like that where, like I told you, it's not just a religious thing that separates Nigerians. It's also like an ethnic group thing. So they're basically, the country of Nigeria are basically separated. Up north, if you go up north, you'll see majority of the people up north are Muslim, and majority of the people south of Nigeria are Christian. And and the truth is, the Nigerian government is very much so corrupt. Unfortunately it's highly corrupted. People are talking like, I know people that are in Nigeria that know for a fact that there are people in the government that are also aiding and supporting some of those terrorist acts. Like, if you talk and you listen to people that are in Nigeria that are talking about this discussion, they're not Trump supporters. They don't support Trump. They really don't even want him invading like that. But the problem is that when your own government isn't doing anything to help the people, like what else is there left to do? Like, and if you don't believe me, then you can go back. If you go back, maybe like, I think it was 2 years ago. If you guys remember the SARS thing, that whole thing was about, what happened was, I think it was, I can't remember this exact day, but in October, there were a group of citizens at a toll gate, peacefully protesting.
Right.
Peacefully protesting. They shut off all the lights where the toll gates was. So it was completely pitch dark, and massacred. The police and military just mowed down thousands of people. And so we, like, Africans know, like, Trump he's not doing this because he's a great person or because he wants to help us. shoot, and in what sense? I was even telling people, I was like, this is like almost as what's the word? Him being petty because Nigeria didn't want to take in those the people that they were trying to deport. Because Trump wanted to send
some immigrants to Nigeria.
To Nigeria, and Nigeria was like, "We're not taking no immigrants. You can send them some. You're not bringing them here."
Right.
And I think that's one of the reasons why he's also, trying to show up. I think I don't think it has anything to do with Nigeria. I think it has everything to do with the government. He has an issue with the government, and it may be resources also.
Yeah,
it may be resources also. But I tell people all the time, Nigeria is so corrupt that I don't even know why I'm whispering about this. But
come in.
I know I came in. I was like they're coming after me. But no, Nigeria is so corrupt that you don't even have to invade. If you offer the Nigerian politicians enough money, they will sell their grandmother to you.
Wow.
And so I want people to really know that, even though Trump isn't a role model, even though Trump isn't doing this out of the kindness of his heart, the country is going through some stuff right now, and the government isn't doing anything to help its citizens at all. So I do want people to be able to see that this dude is a shitty person, but at the same time, our country is also in turmoil also.
So if I could sort of recap what you're saying, it's like a bully saving someone that's being bullied from other bullies. So
basically,
the person that's saving the person ain't good, but the person will take the help just because they're giving it, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's almost similar to that Venezuelan thing.
I was about to say that's in Venezuela, where it's like two things can be true at once. We don't trust Trump. We don't want the Americans in our business, but thank God you took Maduro at the same time. Tracking.
Yeah.
Now, I do have an interesting question here. Oh, no. Where it go? Where it is? Hold on. Mo, are you a Trump supporter?
No.
Now they was trying to put you as one over there on the platform, wasn't it?
They were, but it's because I believe it's because of the type of person I am. I don't. You have to I don't just label everybody as I agree that there are people out there that do terrible things, but I do think that you can see some sort of decency in everything that people do. No matter even if the person is a terrible human being. The perfect example is, we just brought it up, the Venezuelan thing. Nobody likes Trump. I don't even think Venezuelans like Trump.
Right.
But the fact that they are celebrating that he took away somebody that has been oppressing them for so many years, it's a good thing. But it was done by somebody that's a bad person.
Yeah.
And all I try to do is just try to, like I said, I can see good in things. I don't just throw the baby out with the bathwater, if that makes sense. And I try my hardest not to just go by one source or one saying. I like to give people a fair shot in my assessment of them, because I believe that if I just go by what people tell me or what people think about other people, me and you may not be friends. I may not be working with Madison,
right?
So I think that there are certain things that we need to be able to differentiate, even though we might not like a person.
Right.
We can admit that, okay, maybe what he did was a decent thing to do.
Yeah. For example, Trump is trying to prevent corporations from buying up all of these residential homes. If that bastard do that, he's still a bastard, but that's a good move. Yeah.
You see, yeah,
it's a good move. Still a bastard.
It's a good move. Right. He's still a shitty person, but he did something. He did something something decent. I'm not even calling it good. I'm saying it's decent. I'm saying it's decent.
Right. Let me see. Mo, Nigeria ain't gonna let you back in the country. Yeah, you better be whispering, talking loud. You need to whisper. Now, Mo, I think this is for you. She said, "Can you start jiggling it for OG like myself?"
Jiggling what?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's strange. Let's see. So that's why Trump got reelected, Mo. You saw the good and the dirty. Mo.
You see, this is what I'm talking. You see, this is what I'm talking about. I said nothing. I said he did. I didn't say he did anything right. I'm saying what he did for the Venezuelan people was a decent move that he did. That's all I'm saying.
Regardless of their intentions.
I mean, because they over there in the street celebrating. So how am I really going? How can I really be mad when the people that he had a situation with are celebrating his actions? I can't. It sounds like to me. I would feel stupid if it's like me. It's like me and you. It's like me and you. We have a terrible relationship. But then I see you getting bullied, or you see me getting bullied, and one of us step into each other to prevent that bully from bullying one of us. People know that we have beef with each other, but what are people going to say? They're going to be like, you know what? That was even though y'all don't mess with each other, the fact that you helped them out was good. It was decent.
I'm gonna tell you this, my friend.
Good deeds don't make you a good guy.
Right. But I need to get this off my chest real quick. You will be the first and maybe only person that I am not about to play hardball with in this conversation. That's because I love you. Okay. Other than that, we'll be here another hour. Okay. But I'm not doing that because I love you. But I got to get this off my chest so I can stay real.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
I got some words, but no, I ain't gonna do that. We can go to Marietta Farmers Market and chat.
Okay, no problem. Just let me know when you're in town.
But so y'all don't call me fake. Y'all see, I admitted it. I got something to say, but I am purposely playing softball right now. Okay. That's my friend and my brother. So, anywho, let me see. Leave Mo alone. We ain't finna start that Trump supporter shiggity.
I'm not a Trump supporter.
Oh, Cohart, you have it, Mo. Lord, if Trump was able to run for office again, Mo would vote for Trump. She is letting you have it.
And that's the thing. It's just that, like I said, just because I say somebody does a good thing, I'm not saying that they are good.
Mo,
I'm not saying that they are good.
Do not fall.
I'm just saying
it. Don't do this.
I know. I'm not, but I'm just letting it be known. I'm not saying that they're good. There are bad people that have done good things. And there are good people that have done bad things.
All I'm going to say is this. If you have ever voted for Trump, do me a favor and never let me know. I give you permission to lie to me. In my face, bold face. Shake your hair.
Are you talking to them or them? Or are you talking to them?
Yo!
And you know what I also think it is? It's because when people ask me, especially during the election time, people were always asking me questions about, like, to be honest with you, I think I told you, but I definitely told my mom. I was like, I don't really even think I want to vote.
Oh, that's how it got started.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even think I want to vote because number one, I don't trust the Republicans, and I don't trust the Democrats either. And it's because when it comes to Republicans, we know what we relatively know what they stand for. But then with the Democrats, it doesn't seem like they ever really do anything, especially for the Black community.
I got
like it always.
You want a response to that? Here we go.
Hey, that's what I do. How you get out of that stuff you be in? I know how to pray.
That's all I got. You is not. Can you please stop? For you mess up the brand. Stop.
Okay, I'm sorry.
This
I'm
is
sorry.
just behind the scenes. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
God, Lee, we did so good.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean, do y'all want me to lie?
One of my favorite idols, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, is Harriet Tubman. That is my girl. And I really believe that if I was on that on that play.
Okay, you can come back now, Mo.
I apologize.
Because then I'm gonna have to fuss, and my throat sore. I'm hoarse. I'm tired. I've been standing on my feet for 2 hours. Okay, you sitting down.
I apologize. I apologize.
No, but no, we could continue this conversation at Marietta Farmers Market, where we have
Okay,
all
no
the conversations at. Nonetheless, let me say this, and I say this sincerely, man. And I'll say this publicly. I contribute us being friends more to you than to me. Not because I'm some wonder, but I think you're such a great guy. And there were some times back in the day before our conversation transition, I know I was just as mean. I know we were working for that devil that time. And then that devil did that program at AIB. And I was cussing and fussing and the conference and all the things of the things. And but I'm not supposed to be disparaging me by honoring you here, but Jesus Christ. But what I'll say is you have proven yourself to be trustworthy. And if I had to give somebody $1 million of cash to hold for me, you would be one of my probably top 3 that I would call. Probably top
That's
1.
good.
Because I don't even want my people to know I got that money. And so now you go in there trying to buy airports and stuff, we're gonna have problems.
No, I'm definitely not buying no airport from no African.
Right. But I say this to say I honor your friendship. I honor the fact that I don't know if you remember this or not. I was mad at life in 2024. I had moved back to North Carolina. Life was crazy. And I was, oh, hey, my friend, so and so and so and so and so. I said this to myself, right? So we was at the Marietta spot, and I said, Mom, I don't even remember this. I said, you've been a horrible friend to me. And you know what you said to me?
What?
You have too. and I was like, well, okay. And then I got all the alt left my heart because I'm like, well, you're right. And I wasn't mad no more. I wasn't mad because I was like, okay, I'll take that.
I was like, you're not gonna give me. You're not gonna get me. This is a 2-way street. We both at fault.
No, I swear to God, I really had all in my heart. That was my way of trying to like open the door so I could say what was on my heart. But you just cut me off, and I said, okay, we're good. Touche. So
there was another time where you were thinking like that too, and I think I texted you, and you were like, oh, okay. You lucky you text me because I was feeling some sort of way. I was like,
I remember that. No, that's what I'm saying because the way my past has been hard. So I be looking for reasons to kick people out of my life. But I'll never forget this. Hand to God. It was something crazy going on this past October. Matter of fact, October the 16th. No, it wasn't your birthday. No. It was around that time or something like that. And you text me, you said, hey, how you doing? I said, fine. He said, just calling to check up on you. And it snapped me out of a trance because I was just so focused on just trying to get my life together. I honestly, God, I cried because I felt the love and concern. And I don't be talking like this. You would never know, but I'm taking it out here. I'll give you publicly. I cried. I was getting in my car and I looked down. I don't know. It was something about that text message that pulled me out of somewhere and brought me back down to reality. So I say to you thank you for being you, man. And just as much as I have been to you, you have been to me. It might be hilarious, but the fact that I called you in them times of I thought I was done, I was real. I look back now, it's funny, but when I called you for real, man, I meant that thing because I thought I was gonna die. So let's just see what the future holds, buddy. Let's just see.
Most definitely. You've been an amazing friend to me. Also, I mean, like I said, where I'm at now, I wouldn't be there if not for you. So,
that, man. Yes, sir. I appreciate that. Listen, it's so nice when people genuinely just want to check on you. It's right, Angela. Right. That is very question. Hold on. The SOP question was not answered, but I'm almost certain Vincent gave Mo one. Mo, have I ever gave you a list? I feel like this is true. So SOP stand. I'm probably in AIB. Did I ever like email you a good morning, Mo? How are you? Please do the following: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and make sure this is done every week. So and so and so.
Yeah, you've done that.
Okay. Well, okay. That's y'all's question. There you go.
Because I basically used to work for you at one point in time.
Yeah. I was responsible. I mean, I don't like to say it now because then we're not in that space. But at one time, I was responsible for Mo, and so he got a world of emails from me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You got a world of emails from me. Let's see here. I'm glad you didn't end it. You're an amazing human. I don't know who that's for. You can have that.
Let's just say it's for both of us.
It's for both of us. Thank you, Angela.
Thank you. No, but I do check on because a lot of people, and we talked about this before. A lot of people think that, when you don't hit somebody up all the time, it means that they don't care about you or they're not thinking about you. I'm one of those people that I'll be thinking about you and I'll be like, man, I wonder how this person's doing. But because of how life is going, I'll even say, you know what, I need to even text this person. But because of how life is going, I'll forget. Like I genuinely forget. And so that time when I text you just to check up on you, I was like really on my downtime. And I was like, you know what? I haven't talked to Vince in so long. Let me just check to see how he's doing. And so I think people, and we were just off the show talking about why do we think our friendship hasn't ended yet?
Right.
And I said it's because one, I think we're happy with our friend, we're content and happy with our friendship. There's no pressure on trying to make it basically if it's not broke, why fix it?
Right.
If it's not broke, why fix it? Yeah. And I think a lot of people, when it comes to any type of relationship, when they see things are going good, but it feels normal, they want to throw some sort of excitement or some sort of something new into the relationship and just letting that relationship build and blossom on its own.
Right.
And I think that's what we do. We don't what's the word? We don't put pressure on each other to make each other feel like, feel some sort of way. And I think that's what people need to do.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah. I love that because the reality is, especially for people who've gone through a lot of trauma and their nervous system almost like craves chaos. Normalcy feels like it's wrong. Like just to be like cool and normal and check up, and it ain't no flare and ain't nobody jumping off mountains. It's like this ain't no real friendship, but that's real. That's real because it's been consistent. One consistent from the moment we got on the phone all the way up until now. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Angela says you, Vincent. Thank you, Angela. But Mo is the dope person.
Because I was like, damn. I was like, oh snap.
I had to take that back. Okay. Y'all, we're gonna get. Hold on. Do y'all want to do an after show? Do I want to do an after show? No, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it so I can fulfill my quota and get it over with.
Mo, thank you so much. Don't hang
Thank
up.
you.
Don't hang up. Once we get off, we'll chat a little bit. All right, I'm gonna be live in the private community at 11:55. God, it's late. 11:55. I'll be live in the private.
Oh, wow.
Community. I know. We've been up
I
here.
didn't know it was.
Yeah. Is Mo coming to the after show? I don't know. If he want to come, you want to come, you want to stay on.
I mean, if you inviting me, I mean.
Okay, bet. Well, Mo will be on the after show then, and then we'll rock it like that. Well, hold on a second then. If that's the case, let me just go ahead and do this. Hold on.
What?
All right, we're about to start the members only live stream for the after show. Hold on. Okay. So y'all go get you so are we just your quota? I thought about that when I said it. Oh my God. No, that's not true. That's not true at all. All right, we're gonna play these commercials, and then in 4 minutes and 40 seconds, we're gonna be doing the after show. Don't y'all go nowhere. We'll be right back.
This isn't just another church event. This is Impartation Conference, March 13th through 15th in Atlanta, Georgia. And this time, it's personal.
We are building a safe space where you can love God without fear, a space where you're not judged, but seen, heard, and honored for who you are.
This is your moment to grow, not just in spirit, but life. The clarity, the shift, the alignment is already happening.
And those dreams you buried, we're reviving them. We're breaking mental caps, tearing down limits, and helping you step into the version of you that was always possible.
This is more than a conference. It's a homecoming for your soul. Break free, grow deep, dream bold. Join us March 13th to 15th at the Renaissance Atlanta Airport Gateway Hotel. Register now at impartationconference.org.
Safe Space, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that Safe Space has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the Safe Space private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text V Terrell Hill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with V Terrell Hill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the Safe Space universe has to offer.
All right. Oh, it's still public, and we ain't done yet. We got 1 minute and 30 seconds. We got 1 minute and 30 seconds, and then once that minute and 30 seconds come, it'll be public for real. I mean, private for real. Praise the Lord. So, hey Sam, how you doing, man? You late, brother. We about to transition to the after show in 1 minute and 4 seconds. Well, did you know you can do that? So there's a button you can press where you can go from public to private. It's like a 5
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a 5-minute countdown. I thought the commercials would be longer than that.
Oh damn, I didn't even know that.
45 seconds ago.
Because I've still been because they've been updating a whole bunch of stuff with what you call it. So I've been still trying to play with some stuff on StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
Because every time there's a holiday now, they start adding stuff to the media.
I see that. That's ugly to me though. Now, please remind me to turn off Facebook and Instagram.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Told all our business. It's only YouTube. All right, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, YouTube. See y'all later. Bye-bye. All right, that's that. Now let me do. All right,
YouTube
Facebook.
or
I'm about to do Facebook now.
oh,
Remove. All right, Facebook proper. See you later. Facebook personal. See you later. Oh God, Twitch. See you later. Good Lord. And Instagram. See you later. All right, and we are currently in the. Okay, yeah, we're members only now. All right, we're members only now. All right, Mo, that was dope.
Mm-hmm.
That was
I enjoyed the show.
Yeah, that was actually really dope. I enjoyed the conversation and all.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I have explored you do on StreamYard. They have changed so much. Yeah, LaQuisha. Now the thing is, now that I did that though, we're not gonna see the comments in the thing. I gotta actually look over here and see them. But yeah, LaQuisha, StreamYard has changed so much, including those clips. And Mo, I'm gonna be making clips. I'm gonna be making clips of this and putting them up too.
Okay, yeah. If you want to, you can even send some to me, and I'll post them on my too.
Well, what I do is I collaborate. So I'll send you a collaboration on YouTube so that it'll be actually on your page too, and then I'll do a collaboration on Instagram as well. That way it'll be on your page as well, and I'll tag. Oh, you're not on TikTok, so Instagram and YouTube. I'll collaborate.
I'm going to make me a TikTok soon.
Yeah.
Make me one.
LaQuisha says that was a dope conversation. Recash says yes, great show. Hey, Kohart, how you doing? Yeah, it was a good show. I enjoyed it. I
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it myself.
Yeah. I tell you what. Now that we're private, now hold on. Are we still? Oh, your thing. Your people didn't even say.